Getting more realtor partners sending you referrals consistently is, as you probably know, a huge part of the mortgage loan officer business. And there's a lot of different things that you can do to reliably get more realtor partners sending you referrals, like going to open houses, inviting them out to lunches and breakfast and coffee, reaching out to brand new realtors, and making personal visits are all great ways to get more realtor partners. But the thing is that those require a lot of time. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't do those things, and if you choose not to, that's on you. But in this video, we're gonna cover some other ways that you may not have heard of or may not have thought about to get more realtor partners sending you consistent referrals. No matter where you get the realtor partner, they really only need three things from you, and that is one, to close on time, which may be one of the biggest. Two is communication between you and the realtor about their client, and three is for you to follow up with their client throughout the process. So it's safe to say, no matter how you get a realtor partner, if you don't do any of those three things, you may not be keeping them for long, because they're gonna find somebody who can close on time, who does communicate, and does follow up with their leads. So the idea for this video came to me a few days ago when I was talking to a new client, a loan officer, who was telling me about her first year and a half in the business, where she was just grinding, trying to get as many realtor partners as she could. She was inviting them out to coffees, going to open houses to visit them, inviting them to lunch. I mean, you know the drill. And she was just kind of tired of doing so much legwork that required her time. And as you know, as you progress into your career, your time becomes more and more valuable, and you want to try to leverage things that will allow you to spend less time to get the same or even more results. And that's what we were talking about, how we could use this new method, this different method, to get her even more realtor partners. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we work with mortgage loan officers to get them 3 to 5 loans in the next 90 days guaranteed. If you want more info on that, I'll leave a link in the description for you. And the way to get more realtor partners is by feeding the realtor. What do I mean by that? This is what I mean. Generate your own leads and then refer those leads to a realtor that you want to work with, that you want to refer you more often. And if you're not familiar with the law of reciprocity, then once you do something for somebody, they're a lot more likely to do it for you. So you send a referral to a realtor that you want to work with, they are so much more likely to then send their clients to you to work with you, because you've sent them a lead that they've been able to make money from. And as you know, there's all kinds of ways to generate your own leads, and I tend to lean more toward the ways that have a high return on your investment in terms of the time that you spend. So to put that into perspective, I'm not a real big fan of posting on Instagram or Facebook, because although they can get you some leads, it's almost like a revolving feed, right? You post something on Instagram, 24 to 48 hours later, the post is kind of buried and more relevant posts are up. It's a news feed. It cycles through. What I tend to like are things that when you put in the work to create a piece of content, and put that content on that platform, it will continue to be pushed out for you over and over and over again, almost forever. Now, for those of you who do use Instagram and Facebook and get deals from them, I'm not saying that they don't work. I'm just saying that they don't have a high of a return on the investment in terms of the time spent as I would like. And in terms of creating the content, yeah, it takes less time to create a piece of content for Instagram, but you kind of keep having to do it over and over again. And if you go a long time without posting anything, your lead flow just kind of dies. What I would like to do is the time that I spent to create a piece of content, for it to be pushed out pretty much forever, constantly getting me more leads. So then every time that I put a new piece of content on there, it exponentially grows, it compounds. YouTube is one of the best places for this, because you put in the time to create a piece of content and you can get a ton of relocation leads from YouTube. And we just had a realtor last month get, I think it's 14, maybe 15 leads, hot leads that are looking to move within the next 6 to 12 months from just YouTube. The only downside of YouTube is that it does take a lot of time to create those pieces of content, especially at the beginning, because there's a lot of work that needs to be done with very little result for those first couple of months. So what a lot of people do that don't have the time, because maybe you've already built a very solid business and you have money to invest in marketing, is running paid ads. And there are obviously many platforms you could do this on. You can do it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we've run ads on all those platforms with our clients from all kinds of different markets all over the United States, where we're seeing the most bang for our buck and the best leads for the best price is actually TikTok. And I'm not talking about creating a TikTok account and posting short videos and dancing. You can do that, and over time you might get a couple of deals. We're talking about TikTok ads, which have proved to be kind of like Facebook was back in the early 2010s whenever the Facebook ads first got big. The people that were early in on those Facebook ads really seen some massive growth. And that's where we're at with TikTok right now. We're seeing about a quarter of the ad cost and highly qualified leads filling out surveys about moving to specific areas, buying a home, refinancing, you name it. We're seeing so much success with TikTok ads right now. We actually started an offer where we guarantee 3 to 5 loans for our clients, for our loan officers coming in for the next 90 days. So as I mentioned before, if you want to see more on that, link is going to be in the description. But ultimately, you can invest your time in something like creating a YouTube channel to get a lot of relocation leads. You generate those leads, send them to the realtor that you want to partner with, or you can invest the money instead of the time. Maybe you don't have a lot of time and you have the money to invest. You can invest that into some paid ads to generate highly qualified leads and then refer those deals over to the realtor that you want to partner with. So if you're a loan officer and you're watching this and you've enjoyed the content so far, go ahead and check out that link in the description. We would love to talk more about potentially partnering up if it makes sense for you and us, and to talk about the guaranteed 3 to 5 loans in 90 days. So we hope to talk to you soon. And if you want to check out some marketing ideas for loan officers, go ahead and check out this video where we talk about 3 different marketing ideas for mortgage loan officers, and I'll catch you later.